Still on a mission to become a full-time artist. In the meantime, I'm working on a personal project that is to create the greatest ever two-player head-to-head card game. Can I do it? This is something I wanted to work on completely on my own, no help from anyone else. I wanted to come up with a concept, write the rules, design the cards, the rule book, everything, even write the theme tune to a point, which I'll show you at the end of the video. So it's frustrating. I've always wanted to just be someone that gets paid for the skill set that I've got. You know, I'm an artist. I work part-time as an artist. Wanted to go full-time, but it's difficult when the jobs simply aren't there. No one's hiring or no one's giving out the work, or I can't find the work for whatever reason. It's times like that you just think, oh, I'll do this whole thing myself. I'll create my own projects and I'll market and sell those. It's a difficult journey though. I'm not a seller, I'm not a marketer, I'm not a salesperson. I'm an artist. I know how to make things look pretty, basically. So when I'm kind of creating a project from scratch, I have to learn, well, how to manage a whole project, and then I have to implement it, and I have to figure out how to go about doing that. Right now I'm at a stage where I'm nearly there. So recently pretty much finished the rule book. So this is basically going to teach how to play the game that I've invented that, in my opinion, is fun. In fact, in every playtester I've sort of asked to play the book, they've all agreed that it's a fun game. Almost to the point where I kind of wish I had someone that said, I hate it and here's why. Because sometimes you just sort of think, is it just because they're friends and they're telling me what I want to hear, or do they genuinely like it? It's a game that I feel works well for sort of the uninitiated. You don't have to be a genius to win it. You don't have to be like a serious heavy gamer to enjoy it. But at the same time, there's enough there so that if you wanted to, you could get quite cerebral over it and turn it into something that's more of a battle of wits. So it's fun, it's exciting. I'm so nearly there. Pretty much all the artwork for the cards is done. I've designed the cards. I've tweaked how they all work and interact with each other. It's a game of back and forward. So I'm going to basically be putting my power out, and then you're going to be counteracting it with your power. Then I'm going to be putting out another one to then counteract that. Uh, what I'm worried about is that I don't know how to get it out there. The idea would be, well, you need to build a following, build an email list of subscribers, and get the word out. How do you do that in the modern age? It used to be a point where you could just create a website, fill it with some SEO, drive traffic to a website, and then social media came along where you could post on social media, add some hashtags and keywords into the description, and you could sort of generate follows that way. It seems like now, unless everything you do is sort of off the back of a series of sort of catchy viral videos, it's hard to sort of create a following. Certainly, I've certainly noticed. So, I mean, like this goal of becoming a full-time artist, I could do it tomorrow if the following was there. I'm aware that I would need maybe like 100 fans that would buy just everything that I put out there. And it's not that many people really, when you think about it. Like, I'm not asking for like 1 million subscribers or fans of what I'm putting out there, just 100 that are willing to sort of put their hands in their pockets and support my endeavours. And if I could do that, then I could do it. I mean, I see people that do this kind of thing already. They have like a Patreon account and they're trying to figure out how they can get subscribers, and then they do, and then they have people that will support them on a month by month basis, and they just know generally based on the subscribers they have how much money they're going to get coming in, and from there it all kind of works out. If I was to do that though, let's just say on YouTube, given the fact that I've got just a couple of 100 subscribers, out of those, maybe there's a dozen, if that, semi-regular watchers of my videos. If I said to them, okay, I want you all to put your hands in your pocket and support me for my artistic creative works for this game that I'm producing, would they do it? Probably not. And so, yeah, I'm really at a point of sort of, it's like an anxious crossroads. I just don't know how to proceed. I honestly don't know, other than to sort of be a bit gimmicky and catch people with viral video marketing. I honestly don't know how to effectively market the projects that I'm putting out there. And it's kind of ironic, like I've said before, I've got some credentials, I've got some achievements under my belt, I'm not like a complete nobody in what I do. You know, I've got some experience, and with this project, this game, I know that it's good. I know that if people were to play it, they would enjoy it, and probably enjoy it more than stuff that would come out of a, you know, big budget studio production, you know, that would have millions of dollars spent on it. Like, really, I would like to put the game out and just get back the sort of like the time investment. So let's just say I wanted £20 an hour for every hour that I put into this project. I think that would be reasonable, given, you know, it's fairly skilled work. I suppose it's not something that you could go to your, I don't know, junk food outlet store and restaurant and say, oh, can I have some of your grill workers or your, you know, shelf stackers or whatever it is to create this project. I don't think they could probably do it. Maybe they could. Maybe they've all got hidden talents that we don't know about. Who knows? Yeah, I think it's just a case of wanting to be remunerated fairly for the work that I've put in, and it's a little bit concerning to just be at that stage where I have no idea, literally zero idea how to move forward. It's quite funny because I will watch a video on something like YouTube that will say, "Oh, this is how I made $100,000, you know, in a day selling my artwork." There's one that I actually watched not too long ago. I think it might have been $1 million. It was like how I sold $1 million selling my square, you know, 1 by 1 foot canvases, something like that. And I think, wow, that'd be great if I could do that. And then you click it and you realize, oh, actually, it's not just an artist like me, of my standing, of my reputation, of my position. Is someone who already owns like an established art gallery and already has a mailing list with the thousands of people to get people into that gallery. It's, you know, it's someone that's further along the journey. When you're literally just starting out and you have literally nothing, it's super scary, super daunting to know what to do, where to go, and there really isn't any answers. You know, there's a general gist of just be tenacious, keep putting your work out there, keep plugging away at it. For someone who's been in this art game, at least on a part-time basis, for decades, you think, oh, how many more decades do I need to sort of keep putting myself out there until I make it? You know, it's one of those things where obviously some people are doing it. You know, there's some people that by the time they're 20, they're making, you know, $200,000-300,000 a year out of their artwork. Not just their artwork, they would have built a business around selling that artwork, typically on some kind of product, and managing to either get it in front of people online or get it in front of people offline at event shows, things like that. That doesn't happen to most people. You know, I've talked before about those people being the 1%ers, those lucky few that do it. But because there's so many people that want to do it, 1% of lots of people means it seems as though you know, it's quite doable. Lots of people seem to be succeeding in this way, so why can't I? And I'm kind of more realistic, I guess. Like, I know that things are harder. I know that most people fail. Way more people fail than succeed when it comes to, you know, creating an art career, or in this case, creating an artistic project that they want to pitch and sell and stuff like that. So anyway, there's the results, and yeah, without further ado, here's the little song that I came up with recently. Or in fact, I didn't come up with it. This was an AI combination of Chat GPT lyrics plus some editing from yours truly, then running it through Sono or Suno. Is it Suno? In order to create the instrumental vocal rock track to accompany the game. I kind of just did this for fun. It's not meant to be serious. It's just a little extra. There's always a bit of apprehension about putting anything up regarding a project, or this project certainly, that involves AI, because it's easy to say, oh, I bet an AI wrote the, you know, the rules for your game. I bet an AI created the artwork for your game. I bet the AI created all the graphic design for your game. It wasn't the case. It was completely organic, human made. But so far as the marketing stuff, or the bits that I can't do, like write the theme tune in this case, goes, I've resorted to AI. And as far as I'm concerned, it's just a bit of fun marketing. So Not sure what I'm going to use this for, whether it's just going to be part of an ad or just for fun, but let's have a listen.
In the realm of Blastonia, the stage is set. Cannon fire echoes where rivals have met. It's a duel of strategy, cunning, and craft. The ultimate showdown, it's total blast! Fire the cannons, let the battle unfold. Adapt your tactics, be daring and bold. Outwit your rival, their plans cast aside. Stand as the victor, Blastonia's pride. 6 mighty cannons all lined in a row, ready to strike with a magical glow. Draft your hand with precision and care. Time your next move, dominate with flair. Balls in the chamber, the colors align. Upgrades to aid, your cannons refine. A game of control, of cunning and skill. Outblast your rival, a tactical thrill. Fire the cannons, let the battle unfold. Adapt your tactics, be daring and bold. Outwit your rival, their plans cast aside. Stand as the victor, Blastonia's pride. Through 4 fierce rounds, the battle is waged. Play your hand until the battle is staged. Each card a weapon, a chance for survival. Will you rise above, outplay your rival? Supplies from the shop, or a hand well played. Decisions define the path you've laid. As the dust settles and the kingdom cheers, you'll stand as the greatest in Blastonia's years. Fire the cannons, let the